recent times, Title IX has really emerged as one of the top issues in student safety and wellness. One of the most vicious forms of discrimination is violence, a way of keeping people away from the opportunities that they deserve. A lot of individuals have been victimized by sexual assault, but their voices haven't been heard. Our students and our staff and our friends in this community need to know that they can go to people and share information, and that information will quickly get to the people who can act on it and help them. Designating employees as responsible employees, it's really just a fancy way of talking about mandated reporters. And each and every one of us has an opportunity to do what Title IX asks us to do, which is to respond to sex discrimination. Our roles as employees and staff are changing, but it will become more routinized. We'll get more familiar. And I also think what we will see down the road is a safer, more responsible campus.
We provide all available resources to anyone in our community who experiences an incident of violence. We also help protect the well-being of our community. And finally, we want to prevent violence from happening on our campus. Title IX's prohibition of sex discrimination informs what is prohibited conduct at VCU.
Sexual assault can be defined as any non-consensual sexual penetration or contact.
Well, for example, a student may come to a faculty member after a weekend and say they were drinking to the point of incapacitation, and they were not able to give consent to sexual activity in that case.
Sexual exploitation occurs when one person takes non-consensual advantage of another person.
An example of sexual exploitation would be where one person sends photos to their partner. That person may take those photos and post them without permission online or to social media.
Partner or relationship violence is acts of violence, intimidation, threats on a partner in a current or former intimate relationship.
Ways the relationship may be abusive include stalking behaviors and isolation.
Sex or gender-based discrimination is adverse treatment of an individual based on their sex or gender rather than individual merit.
An example would be terminating an individual from employment or removing them from an educational program because of their sex or gender.
Retaliation is any attempt to seek retribution on an individual or group of individuals involved in filing a complaint.
An example of retaliation would be if a student enlists the help of their friends in continuing to harass or intimidate another student for reporting.
Complicity is any act that aids or encourages prohibited conduct by another person.
An example of complicity is where individuals use drugs or alcohol in order to facilitate a sexual assault.
If you're not a confidential employee, you're a responsible employee who is required to report prohibited conduct. It is our job, both faculty, staff, and students, to take care of each other. If a responsible employee doesn't report, we can't respond as a university community. If a responsible employee does not report, they could face consequences up to and including termination.
The Title IX resource card is a great tool for faculty and employees. If someone comes to you with a report, the card is in two halves. You can tear the card in half and keep one portion for yourself so that you know how to report. And on the other side is information on all the available resources on and off campus for the person who is reporting to you. Consult the Title IX coordinator by calling 804-828-6404 or emailing title9@vcu.edu. You can also make a report by visiting the EAS website.
No matter what the circumstances are, we offer support and resources and treat everyone with dignity and respect. It may be difficult to come forward immediately, but having the ability to collect evidence can make a huge difference in the outcome of that case.
Thank you for taking time today to understand what it means to be a responsible employee. You are a critical part of our effort to end sexual violence and all forms of sex and gender discrimination at VCU.
These issues can be complex, but the Title IX staff is here to help you handle them appropriately.
We know you take this duty seriously, and your role in the Title IX process is important and appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you.